Hello. Are we on?
We're on now.
Nice t-shirt, Beach.
Thank you. I'm feeling very relaxed.
I feel like we're in the Caribbean.
Aren't we?
We could be. Bendigo's a bit like that, isn't it?
It can be Caribbean and it can be Antarctic at the same time.
And can be rural.
And we got sun, so I've been trying to set up so that we can make the most out of overcast and super sun.
At the moment, we've got a bit of super sun.
We have. And you can see we've got the track right behind us.
You've got your racing glasses on. I've never seen you with your racing glasses on camera before.
No, that's true. This is probably a first, isn't it? Oh, no, I can't remember. It's normally when I'm outside I do this.
Well, welcome everybody.
Hello.
As you know, we are at the Hearns Hobbies Bendigo Classic 2023.
Indeed we are.
This is an annual event, and unless you've been living under a rock or not really into RC or Hearns Hobbies, you'd know that this is a huge event. This is the biggest on-road event in Victoria this year.
Absolutely.
Got more entries than anybody. I don't know who's actually going to turn up. The weather might have scared a few people off, but it's actually looking pretty good. It's
actually better conditions than it was last year.
Yes.
Because at this time last year, it was actually
wet,
rain and cold.
Yeah. So welcome. Who we got in the studio with us?
We've got a number of people already. Craig Jones is with us.
Hey, Craig.
Dave, he's always with us.
Yeah.
We've got CV90.
CV90. That's a new one.
The Wombat's with us.
Hey,
hello,
Wombat.
Mr. Wombat.
How are you, Wombat? And I hope you are well, mate. I haven't heard from you from a while.
And Sorian's with us?
Suze is with us.
He is. He's been busy, hasn't he?
He has been busy, and I actually meant to show you a photo that he's got the top deck on the car ready. He's got it on, mate. He's got it on.
All right. Oh, Tony P's with us too.
Welcome, Tony P. You should be here, mate.
Should be racing.
The Tonys should be here. They should have made the pilgrimage.
Oh, yes. Oh, Matt's with us too.
Who, Matt?
Matt Luzak.
Matt somebody.
And Nids.
Nids.
Oh, they're all coming on now.
That's good. They're all lining up. They're all getting notified. They're all sitting on. Probably half of them in the pits.
Could be.
Let's hope. So we're going to have some special guests on.
We will.
We've got a Yokomo factory team driver from Japan. Is it Masami Kuredi?
That's right.
Is that it?
That's it.
So they've flown him in. I've not seen him before at the Bendigo Classic.
No, it could be your first time.
So he's got some hot Yokomos to show us. He's got the BD12 Master Speed and the BD front wheel drive.
That's right.
So he'll be using those in Fury this weekend. So we'll get him over and have a talk. We've got the big yobbo behind us, Baden. He'll be making an appearance on the show, giving us a rundown of what he's been up to, because he's one of the Singapore crew.
That's right. We saw him live.
Yep. And Scotty Rawlings as well. Scotty Rawlings.
He was the MC, wasn't he?
He's the MC. He'll be in.
Yep.
So let's have a talk about what we've been up to this week.
All right. So we've been working pretty hard getting some stuff together.
Yes.
So we've got a new product which we rushed through so we could have it running today.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been such a rush, except we're trying to do it, run the shop, serve customers, and do it in the studio.
That's right.
Because the kit itself actually fell together, didn't it?
It did indeed. So we've actually done 4 episodes of this, and hopefully the first will be coming out shortly, probably next week.
And that is the Team Yokomo Rookie Speed.
Yes.
And much like what you might have seen the adventures with the R-Road, the Rookie Off-Road, the Rookie Speed takes the similar format or formula. So it's like an all-plastic and FRP touring car chassis aimed at the entry level to get you in at an amazing price point. And we can say from first-hand experience that it actually performs very well. There's a whippet in the pits.
There is.
Get him out. It's got a nice hat on, though. And the fabulous Adrian. How are we, guys? Good. Everybody walking past.
So, yeah, we've got a lot of people turning up still now because today is the practice day.
Practice day. So it's uncontrolled practice.
Uncontrolled.
So you could see a phaser. You could see a 21.5 modified car. It's a mixed bag of tricks out there. The track doesn't look that busy. There's about 4 people on the stand at the minute. There's 110 entries, 112 entries, which is really nice. And I know there's another big race in Victoria this weekend too, the VDS round over at Knox. We've got the off-road, the Hearns Racing off-road team representing over there.
Big weekend
races. And
they've
also got like 115 entries.
Which is amazing.
That means that there's
one weekend.
220, 230 RC guys out racing and girls too.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Out racing. So it's really good show that the community and the hobby is nice and healthy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've gone through, those dark days and we're coming out into light, and we are in the light. I'm actually feeling really warm.
You're glowing. You are glowing. So yes, RS 1.0. Sorry, I did digress. So We did an unboxing. Did we have it last week? Unboxing? I reckon we did.
I think it came in for the unboxing.
I think we saw it in the studio. So let's have a look at the finished product. Let's have a look at
Bring it over.
BJ's weapon of choice.
All right, let me just adjust this because we've got some bright lights going on now.
I've got the Zip fly spray in my hand here. We've been using that to keep the flies away. And BJ's been rubbing himself in the latest shipment of TDK, which is really nice. You reckon that works well?
What, TDK?
Yeah. Works good on tyres and about fly sauce.
Here we go.
Let's start from the outside in.
What have we got here?
Well, first of all, on the very outside, we've got the latest stickers from J-Spec, Stickers and Designs.
We have.
So young Jeffrey has given us fresh wall paint for the 2023 Classic.
Yes, indeed.
Because in line with the Hakasuka and this one, both running the silver livery this year, we've gone for the Hearns. We're calling it Hearns Racing Green, which is really, really nice. And that's all wrapped onto a Biddy Design Eptron.
It is.
Which is their current top performing 110 TC body.
Yes. And we kept the colour simple, right?
Bit of PS12. To me, a rattle can PS12.
But it does have a touch of
lame flake.
We are just to make it a bit sparkly. It might be a bit hard to see.
What's that? PS53, isn't it?
Oh, I can't remember. It's one of the 50s, one of the high numbers.
So it's like a clear pearl that you spray on first. So spray that on, then the silver.
Yes.
Then you've whipped off the window masks and done a little bit of PS31 there. And that just takes a little bit of starkness out of the clear. And I see that you've already touched up the pipes.
What do you mean? These ones?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So that's the christening. We've got a little bit of yellow paint there.
Yokomo yellow.
That's it. A little bit over here too.
And this weekend, they'll be aptly naming the Bendigo on-road racetrack the Yokodome.
The Yokodome it is.
The Yokodome. And I'm not sure that I'm allowed to do that, but
you've done it already.
I've done it already. So
okay, so I'm just going to adjust
have a look at the bottom and tell me what we're looking at, Beach.
We are looking at a fiberglass chassis.
Yeah, fiberglass chassis, FRP.
Okay, that's right. Fully countersunk screws. They're all steel with 2mm hexes in it.
Yeah, really quality fasteners, just like all of the other Yokomo kits.
Yep. We've got quality arms from previous generation cars.
Yeah, so there's BD10 front arms, BD9 rear arms. We do have BD12 caster blocks and steering blocks. So all the parts are readily available.
Yep.
Obviously, I mean, it's a new model. But
if you've got a sharp eye, you can see the silver can that we're...
Well, it's not quite a 21.5, is it?
No, but we're demonstrating how really basic and old school electronics can get a car
to the track.
That's right.
I'm not expecting it to be competitive amongst other 21.5s, but it doesn't mean you can't get something to the track on a budget and have fun.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly what we're doing.
That's right. Because, I mean, some people can see these cars, and when they ask around the price of getting into racing, it can be quite scary, right?
It can be a little bit. So we're trying to create this mentality that maybe you don't have to, and you can sort of stepping stones. You know what I mean? Right. Once you had this in for a few months and you reach the capabilities of the silver can, then by all means, it's just a smaller step just to put a 21.5 motor and speedy in it. Like the Orca Totem and the 21.5.
Yes.
It's going to set you back like $300. But this motor Johnson 27 turn and the 9-step speed controller will set you back about $65.
Yes. And because of that combo, you don't need any special batteries either, right?
Well, no, it's coupled to the 9-steps 4200 Tamiya stick lipo.
That's right.
And the main reason we went with that in the entry-level thing is because it comes pre-wired with a Dean's plug. So it's really easy to use, easy to maintain, and the cells are really robust.
For sure. I'm just trying to reach around here and... Hang on.
You're not allowed to reach around, Beach. We've had this conversation.
Why? Don't you like that? Hang on.
Oh, look at that Yokomo fan. It's a thing of beauty. Have a look how fast it goes.
What about the fan? Oh, wow. So it is blowing quite a bit of air across that motor.
Or sucking, whichever way you look at it.
Which one is this doing?
Well, it's sucking on this side and blowing on that side.
Oh, I see.
So it sort of does both. We've got our transponder in there.
Yes.
We do have like a $59 metal geared servo in there. A very basic higher servo.
Yes.
And we've got a Futaba receiver underneath, so we can pair that to the 3PB.
Yes.
Again, which is just a entry-level competition radio, I'd say, from Futaba. And we can pair it to anything, the 10PX, whatever we choose.
That's right. So the bulkheads are all injection molded plastic.
All new tooling.
That's right, including the caps and also the shock towers.
Yep.
The shock absorbers as well are fully plastic.
They're plastic, but how well are they like machined? Well, I don't know if they're machined or just the dye, the mold. These fine threads, the wall thickness,
Yeah.
and how well they seal, and they actually feel really smooth.
Absolutely.
Now, against some years of racing experience and feel, we did decide to build it as per the instructions.
Yes.
So it does come with oil-filled diffs, but the instructions do recommend and supply you like a black moly grease.
And that's all we've got in there.
Yep. So maybe at a later stage we will tune it. We
Mm.
can put 5,000 and 1,000,000 or 500,000, whatever we choose, but it's fully tunable in that way. Now, the only thing that's not as per the instructions is you'll notice the shark fin brace missing.
That's right. So we've needed a small modification here, just so we can get the crazy big pinions in there.
For the 27 turn brush motor.
That's right. And that's a very basic modification.
Yokomo didn't really design it to run gear ratio of 2.5 or 3 to 1.
No.
You know?
No.
But anyway, a simple little turnbuckle off the buggy, probably like $9 worth of parts.
That's right.
Has got a brace there. We were considering running without it, but it was actually providing a bit of flex and changing the belt tension.
That's right.
And we didn't want to risk
maintain that.
flicking the belt off or damaging the belt if we didn't have to.
That's right. And the outdrives are full alloy.
They are, aren't they? They're alloy out of the diff.
Yep. And full steel universals.
Yeah. Yep. CVs front and rear. That is a really heavy geared servo.
Isn't it?
Oh, it's because the radio's on.
Oh, well, there you go. Fighting against the servo, eh? So this is a really great package. We've had it on the track already.
All fitted with Sweep's finest rubber.
That's right.
No?
Yes.
And
so
how
it's
good
a
did it
sweep
go?
event, isn't it?
It's a sweep event, the Hearns the Classic. Every car out there is running sweep, so it's really good. We get to run an event on proper tyres for once.
That's right. All gear diffs. They're also new tooling.
Front and rear.
And so I'm really looking forward to that. So this is a car I'll be campaigning in 21.5 turn with
And
Silver
we've,
Can.
like I said, you've been out on track. We're doing around 20.5 second laps. So realistically, you could be about a second off the pace, I think, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, it's all about getting it
There's
around.
30 of you. There's A, B, and C, so you got to finish as well.
Yep.
But if we can get through this weekend with that 27 turn in with little fuss, that's all we're trying to prove, that you can go to the track and have fun without spending squillions.
Because the pricing of this is really good.
Oh, unbelievable. Check the website. It actually all sold out. There's another huge shipment coming, which will be in store next 7 days, next 7 to 10 days, I hope.
Looking forward to it. It's good, isn't it?
That's fantastic. That is the Yokomo RS 1.0.
It is.
What comments have we got? I bet Suza's got something to say. Young Suze.
Suze? There's a lot of comments, actually.
He's probably been uploading photos, if he can, of his top deck. Because Surian's actually taken the chance to build one of these himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he ran it on Wednesday night? Thursday night he raced it. He built it.
Yes.
He built it in VTA spec.
Yes.
And he ran it. That's a 21.5.
That's right.
Built it brushless.
He did a quick build too, didn't he?
And said he had a blast. He built it as per the instructions as well. But ours fitted with race tyres. It actually drove really well. I mean, let's be honest, it's slightly underpowered from what we're used to. But it absolutely drove around the track pretty much itself.
That's right.
It's got
straight out of the box.
No odd behavior. Like we haven't even checked the cambers. The only thing I did was check the ride heights just to make sure we weren't going to wreck the chassis and to start off right. So probably tonight we'll give it a quick check over, check the cambers.
Yep.
And send it tomorrow.
For sure. Okay, so we've got Grand Prix 3D with us. Mr. Cookie.
Cookie's with us.
He is. He is. He says, oh, hello, sun seekers.
That's
well, we know that the sun is actually gone again, but that's one of the challenges.
Yep.
Retro Rob's with us. Hello. So Tony P says there's also the Victorian drag titles at Knox on Sunday.
Oh, that'll be
it's all
huge.
happening.
So that was postponed from May or July?
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah, so that'll be huge for the drag boys out there.
Yes.
And that'll be another sweep tyre event. I bet you'll see Sweep at the top of the timesheets over there as well.
For sure.
And at VDS as well. I mean, Sweep just make great products. Can I tell you what I'm running?
What are you running?
Phaser.
Oh,
Look at this. The Hakusuka, the Datsun, the Phaser is coming out of, I won't call it retirement, but it's coming out for a bit of a play.
Is it now?
Yep. So we've all seen it before. I don't need to take the body off. Have you seen the lights though?
The lights?
Have
Switch
they
them
seen
on.
the lights? I don't know where I put the switch.
I'm trying to get rid of this spam comment here.
Have we
and
got
I can't.
spam?
We have. We're so famous that people like to spam us.
Really?
Yeah, just avoid that.
So that's the Phaser. Again, J-Spec coming to it, making it look pretty. going for the team colours, huh?
What
What else?
lights on?
I did have them on.
The lights are a bit hard to see, I think, because they're so bright here. They're on. Oh, they're off now.
And what else are we running?
This will come out.
This is going to come out for a laugh, huh? The Abarth. It's an on-road event. I've actually never driven this car.
I've never driven it either.
CFGs
We've seen it drive around, haven't we?
We'll have a drive after. We'll have
For
a
sure.
bobble around.
Bobble.
Hey?
Yeah,
Well,
bobble.
that's right. Well, it doesn't have... I've got the damper units in my toolbox actually for it.
Mhm.
So I didn't get a time to put them on, but I'm looking forward to actually seeing how it goes. And the big dog.
The crazy.
This, I'd say, would have to be your favorite. I've never had so much fun entertainment actually seeing you race this thing.
Oh, you like watching me drive
Yeah,
that?
I
I
really
like
like.
drifting it.
So this is a Tamiya truck. Looks, it's had a bit of a birthday since it was last on track, which was Easter.
It's had a hard life.
So we've got some Yokomo steering stoppers in there.
Oh, let's
In
have a
the-
close look, eh?
Get in tight like a tiger. Look at that. We've got Yokomo steering stoppers in the bonnet hinge.
Oh, that's
Hey,
fast.
That's pretty special.
Yep.
I've reinforced the front screws here.
And why did we have to do that?
Well, because somebody might have ripped it off.
It was flapping a bit,
And
wasn't
it
it?
was like Pac-Man going down the straight. It was hilarious. We've got some brand new boots on.
Well, we've been using the kit tires for.
2 years.
That's right.
And they're still, and the only reason I put new tires on is because I didn't think the other ones would actually make it through the weekend.
Mm.
Not because I'm trying to go fast.
Mm.
And have a look what I've done under here.
What have we done?
I think I've done this one.
What have you done?
I
What do
put
you-
some Go Fast stickers,
Ah,
painting.
and on the sides.
Even this one's got a 25 turn motor in it.
Go right, don't they?
So this has got the Tamiya torque tune, which is standard for these trucks. So even this has got more power than the Yokomo.
It has.
Fantastic.
These are a Challenger drive,
So
aren't
that is what BJ and myself are running at the Classic. Going to get this out of the way.
they? What do you reckon?
I reckon we get on the fastest factory driver that Japan could muster.
Well, they flew him all the way over, didn't they?
I think he drove from Adelaide.
That's sort of flying.
Sort of
They flew
flying.
him into Adelaide first, and
I
he had
think
to
so.
drive.
I think so. I think
I
so.
see.
No, seriously, guys. You'll know Anthony Coretti. He's been with the Yokomo and Hearns Racing an awful long time. He's going to tell you more about it, but let's get him in the studio.
Yep.
Let's get him in front of the camera.
All right.
Come in, Coretts. Come
You're
and sit
gonna have
down.
to do the ready thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Wow,
Good, mate.
good.
We're going to have to wave this between us.
All right.
We don't
yeah.
get one each. We have to wave it between us.
That's okay.
So hold this one. Welcome, Anthony Coretti, factory team Yokomo driver.
Look at your
How long
car.
have you been with Yokomo for?
2017, I reckon I
So
started.
about 8 years.
Yes, I
Yeah?
have had many Yokomos in the past, though, previous
Yeah,
to that.
so that's BD7 onwards.
Yes.
BD, yeah.
Yeah.
So BD7 onwards.
Yeah.
You've got every incarnation.
Yeah, I've had my first proper car was a Yokomo BD when I first started in 2007.
Yep.
Yeah, did my first nationals that year with I think a Masami edition, which was still got at home, which
Yep.
is pretty cool. So yeah.
That is fantastic, mate. So tell us a bit about what you're running this weekend.
So I'm actually running two classes this weekend. So obviously running modified touring car, which is my normal class.
Which is this one?
We got stalkers.
Oh,
We got Scotty,
Hello.
We got
Scotty
stalkers.
Too Hotty Rawlings in the background.
do ya?
Hecklers.
Yeah.
We got hecklers. I'm trying to throw you off.
All right, so
Um,
you get your modified touring car here.
Yes. Which is the BD12.
Who
Mhm.
runs your race paint?
A guy in Adelaide, Phil Neville, his name is. He's a very good painter. He's he's done my bodies for a little while. He knows I'm pretty fussy and does custom colors for me, etc. So yeah, hopefully I run it this weekend.
And
The
what-
metallic
what-
purple really pops.
It's really
Yeah,
nice, isn't it?
yeah.
And what particular shell is that one? I mean, I know you modified guys change shells more
This one is a Twister Speciale.
Yep.
But yeah, I have been driving with the Wolverine lately. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I haven't. Only done 2 runs on the track this morning. So
So
we'll
tip
see.
that one upside down.
It's got some funky bits.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was explaining to you yesterday, Beach. This is what the fast guys are doing.
Yeah,
Right.
so we run the lightweight body shells, so generally 0.5. Some people run lighter, but it's, in my opinion, too light, especially for fast outdoor tracks. But yeah, we run stiffeners generally, definitely in the center, and we've started running them in the rear now.
Are they RCM stiffness?
Yep, RC Maker. So yeah, so Ryan has got these new ones that they just stick on with tape. He used to have some that
Screwed
you
on.
screwed on, but I think the tape's a lot easier. especially for changing in and out of bodies. And
How long does
So
it
as
take
I'm
you
pressing it here, I mean,
how
that's
long
pretty
does it
stiff.
take you to prep up a body now?
too long.
Yeah.
I really don't like it. And if you have a crash,
That's it.
then they
It's all
don't
rubbish,
last
huh?
very long. Yes.
Well, that's
Yeah.
pretty stiff here. There's no way
Yeah.
you're getting any tucks coming
Well,
here.
I've also got the anti-tuck rear mounts.
Yeah. So I chose this because it's a fraction lighter. But yeah, you can run the mounts that run from the anti-tuck from his body mounts rather.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah. So I think I've recently been trying to get the weight as low as possible. This sort of system adds a little bit of weight, but obviously stiffens it up quite a lot, and you're not going to get any body tucks.
Well, after you smash it this weekend, I want you to sign it and give it to us so I can hang it in the shop.
All right,
Yeah?
I'll arrange something.
Yeah, that sounds
Because I
cool.
love
Look at
your
it,
race paint. It really brings out the blue in your eyes, Beach.
doesn't it?
It does. All right, don't drool on it, mate. Put it away.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
have a
right.
look at
Sorry.
the car.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah. All right, so we've got the two cars here. We've got two
Yep.
chassis.
So yeah, running obviously a BD12, like I said, and then I've got the BD. What is it? FW? Is that what it's called?
BD
Front-wheel drive,
Yeah,
FWD.
Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at
Yeah.
the mod car. Since you got the body off,
Yep.
talk us through your mod car. Talk us about your running gear, because you are one of the only drivers in the country who uses full Yokomo motor and speedy package.
Yeah. So since I joined Yokomo, I started using the racing performance stuff. So that's the other, I guess, the other brand to Yokomo. That
Yes.
Yeah,
Racing
so they-
performers like
they make
HSB.
screws and etc. But yeah, they also make electronics for the car. So this is the RPX3. So the third edition speed controller. Yeah, I guess so. It would be. I think actually maybe it's the fourth, because there was another one called the R160 before this. And then the M4 4.5 turn.
Yep.
And then fans as well. Recently, or this year, started using Fly Sky for my radio as well. So I've got the.
How's that working out for you?
Yeah, good. Yeah, it took a little while to get used to at the start. It's very different.
What did you come from?
I had an M17.
Yeah,
San
same
Ramos. Yep. So a little bit different, but the menu's super easy to use. I'm really liking it. Once you
Well, it's much like a Futaba in that respect.
once you get used to everything, I mean, and all radios are good nowadays, but it's just what you feel comfortable with.
Absolutely.
So-
Once you get comfortable with anything, doesn't matter what it's called.
Yeah. So this car, I ran at the SA State Titles recently, so
Yep.
it's pretty much off the track from there. Just quickly
You
rebuilt.
had some bad luck over there. Didn't you?
Yeah, it's okay. We've
We're over that. We shouldn't talk
we're
about that.
we're over that. But the car was really good. I got it working really well at the end. But
You got a front donger on there too.
yep. So
He's got the
again, to stop
central donger.
the on a small track like this, it's not a massive difference. But on like a high speed track, it just prevents the body shell from squashing down on the front wheels.
Yeah, collapsing.
So,
Or
yeah.
when you're crashing on your roof, it's
Yeah,
actually
well-
splitting on the wheel arches.
Yeah. So and then obviously
Typical of
we've got the
mopeds.
up stops as well.
Yeah, these are the other dongers.
Upstops.
Yep. So I've actually cut mine because they're a little bit too long for a Wolverine. But if you run a Speciale or any twisted body, generally you.
And
you
I
run
can
them.
see you've opened the wallet in regards to the full RP screw kit.
Yep.
So it's got these really fancy like UFO head screws on them, Beach, on the top deck.
Oh,
and
yeah, I can see
everywhere.
that.
They are beautiful. That is the finest machine to come out of Japan, I reckon, that
Yeah.
stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've got pretty much all RP screws in there. I do have some T-Work screws in there too. They
Really
make
cool.
all the small ones for the arm.
How come you don't have a 3D printed bumper like the cool kids were doing like a month ago?
I've never run it because they look ugly. In
Yeah,
my opinion.
I'm with
They look ugly and they're a little bit heavier. So
Mm.
I think it slows down the reaction. Like it's not really where you want weight in a touring car. Contrary to this car, you kind of want the weight there. So the foams are really light. They're like under 2 grams, I think. from
So I
memory.
see a little bit of other modification. The arms have been chopped.
Yes, so that's something we've been testing.
Don't give away the factory secrets.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I'll cover them up.
You're going to put a towel over it.
yeah, no,
No, that's just constant
my-
development.
mine might Dremel work, but it was a quick job. Some of the guys in Sydney and overseas have been testing it recently, so could
You
be.
use a Dremel.
Yeah.
I've heard it's not even allegations. They've got photos of somebody using a 4-inch grinder on theirs.
Yeah.
4-inch grinder.
4-inch grinder.
What about teeth?
Nah, that was just to clean them up afterwards.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Nah, that's how corn dog rolls.
Oh,
Gets-
that guy.
Gets the Makita out. That's it. Holds it with his toe
Yeah.
on the.
Well, at least
No.
he's using good Makita equipment. All right.
New batteries in there too.
Yeah,
Craig?
yeah, new batteries. So yeah, easy power. So yeah, I should probably run them the other way around, but their terminals are different on these batteries, so I couldn't be bothered rewiring before the last event. So, but yeah, they're really, really good. Been happy with them. Too much power actually at the start. I had to dial everything down versus where I had it before.
You should try the 540 can, mate. That might be
Oh,
more
yeah.
your speed.
Yeah,
Hey, did you see that on track before?
I did. I was out
I
there.
came flying past you on the straight.
It was amazing, honestly. Yeah, I never had the privilege of running a silver can before because when I started, it was 27 turn brushed.
Yep.
And then it was kind of like the last year of brushed, and then I said, "Stuff this! I'm going modified and I'm running brushless." So kind of skipped the stock class in the middle there, but yeah. So
no, this is full silver can. This is a full slow one. This
Yeah.
is a full
yellow and blue wires, love it.
Yeah.
No, that's good, mate. All right, so that is the BD12.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a 12.
And it's absolutely a work of art. There's something that Anthony's known for is his beautiful presentation. Like,
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah,
No?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
How long do you fuss over that for? A while.
A little
it's
while,
like
yeah.
salt bait.
I try.
No? That's right. That's how he does his wiring, I'm sure, and his soldering.
Yeah, wiring's easy. Once you sort of done it once, you don't need to muck around too much unless you're changing chassis, etc. to obviously mount it back in. But yeah, you take pride in your things. You're going to look after it better. You appreciate it more. I find anyway for me. So
No, that's good. It's really
no,
neat.
I'm the same.
I want one of those dongas.
Oh, yeah?
Just because it looks
so.
cool.
So that's another RC maker part, that one there.
That's so stealth. I didn't even see that initially.
Then you're lucky you literally lost your eye. Lucky you got your glasses on. All right, let's have a look at the BD front wheel drive.
Yeah.
Okay, so here it is. Yeah.
Yep. So I've done maybe 4 or 5 packs in this car total.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of something in my wheel axle there.
Bit of hair.
Bit of hair, bit of
You ran
fur.
over a cat.
That's a bit like the salad you
probably
brought before.
Probably my dog. His new dog. So yeah. So yeah, standard car out of the box.
Victorian spec rules is a fixed timing motor from
Yep.
Hobby Wing,
So that's-
13.5.
So that's the
Okay, so that's why this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I've used that today.
and the crap XR10 Speedy.
Yeah.
Well, they just, I don't know.
I
I've
played-
raced these a few times and they just, I don't know, they just feel very wooden. No, the Speedies, like the resolution is like a 3-step speed
It
controller.
doesn't do much. I can't program it either. So
No,
it's,
no, that's
it
right.
is what it is.
And it's designed to be the stock spec to take that
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
But they
But
do
I
get
mean,
up and go down the straight.
for front wheel drive, I think it's fine.
Where you got your gearing set?
3.9,
Yeah,
I think.
about 4, 3.8.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess.
Those motors can take a beating.
Yeah, they feel like there's not much magnet in there at all.
No, there's not much to wreck.
So yeah, but no, it's
You got your highest
feels-
servo in there.
Feels like a
Yes.
silver can.
yeah.
You got your highest servo in there, which is good to see.
Yes.
Oh, you got your Orca battery in there, 4290.
Yes.
Straight from the buggy.
Yep, straight from the buggy. Yeah, so no, I would probably need bigger batteries normally for a slow class, but that's all right. This is what I got for shorties. So yeah, I've done a couple runs. Feels good.
So aluminium chassis.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what comes standard now. So to be honest, I ran it at Littlehampton at home. Felt really good.
Yeah.
Ran it here. Lap times are there or thereabouts. So
Okay.
yeah. I don't think it's really a problem. You might the cars are not under gripped at all. Being for me very slow, doesn't really,
Oh,
some visitors.
That's right, getting the wasps in.
Yeah,
that's it. That's because it's so meaty.
Jeez. Taking it there. Look at that. Even that's presented nicely.
I try. It's harder with this one because the servo is really far away from the receiver. So
The funky
Look
thing
at
here.
that, you got your separate little plate back here to hide the wire.
yeah. I didn't have a wire long enough, so I had to
Get an extender.
extend that one.
Oh, it's got this thing moving around.
That's the damper weight. Have
Yeah.
you played with that? Does it do anything?
I have no idea how it works. I just put it in, and that's
The
it.
mass damper weight.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
How do you adjust it?
It should be retained by springs either side. It's a suspended weight, yeah?
Yeah. So
Takes chattering out of the chassis. It's big in
Oh.
motorbikes.
I think when you brake as well, it's supposed to kind of lift a little bit, so it helps the car turn because these cars generally understeer a lot. But yeah,
I
really,
think that's what to me a truck's missing. I think if
You need
I
one
put
of
that
them.
in there, it'll drop the lap times considerably.
Well, you get close to modified, I reckon.
This, I'm pretty sure, I don't actually know the rules properly with this class, but I'm sure it's way overweight because I've got, obviously this chassis is a little bit heavier than a carbon chassis, but I've also got the bumper weight and I've got the two, I think they're 35 gram weights each.
I see, yeah.
So there is, I haven't driven without them. I thought I'll just put them in there.
Did
but
you put it on the scales?
I think from memory it was in
What's
the
the balance?
1400s.
What's the balance?
Oh, I have no idea on the balance, to be
Oh,
honest.
come on.
No.
As if you don't know. You'd have to be going through your head like the Matrix right now.
Front wheel drive's fun. I don't want to turn screws on this car. I just want to get it, goop it, and go and have fun.
Goop it, go and have fun. That sounds like a good weekend.
Yes. So that's the idea with this car. So
it's got the cut carbon arms of the BD12 as well.
yeah, I haven't done these ones.
But you haven't chopped the inside, but it's got the same types of arms.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think these are actually the same as the BD11 arms, like
Right.
width-wise. So they're a little bit narrower and a little bit wider in the rear. But yeah, the shock oil is kit springs, front and rear.
Right.
So yeah, I honestly haven't changed too much. It felt really good when I drove it. So yeah, we'll see. I might play with it later if I'll change the body shell, ready for some race paint, and try the proper sweep tires.
Yep.
So
Pretty nice weights, aren't they? I feel like getting some of these and hanging them around my neck.
You should.
Pretty
It'd look
pretty.
good.
they're
My brass stuff.
there's
Well, all
some
the
serious
machining stuff.
weights that they've made it squeezing now. I don't know how they managed to get 35 grams each side.
You've got
Wow.
my truck hinges to hold your servo in.
The what?
The bell crank stoppers to hold your servo.
Oh, yes. It's
Yeah.
a bit special.
Steering
Yeah,
wheel
very
screws.
cool.
Fantastic, Anthony. Well, thanks for coming in, mate.
All right.
Thanks for taking the time out.
Thank you.
We'll let you get back to the track.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Enjoy yourself. Go cut some laps. And I'm
very
sure
cool.
you'll be at the pointy end all weekend.
That's the plan, hopefully.
Just have fun. This is
Yeah.
a fun event.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
it.
There's no, I mean, yes, there's big trophies, but there's no state titles. There's no
No.
pride to say you won this. You come for the fun. You come for the
Yeah, I
experience.
think the last time I was here was in 2016 and I won, so let's see how it goes this week.
That's it.
All right.
Don't worry, we'll leave you with some memories.
That's right. That's right. See you, Crates.
Cool.
Thanks for
Thank you.
coming, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.
You going in?
There's cars and stuff splayed everywhere down there.
Isn't it? How good is it?
Have we got any comments? We should have got the viewers at home to do some questions.
We have. What do we got?
What have we got?
Oh, Sorian's talking about he built his RS1. He says it's a great kit.
Did he?
And he's using it for, hang on, it's a bit hard to read the idea.
Syrian would love it.
There you go.
Oh.
It wasn't far off the top end kits
Oh.
in the VTA. He's going to try 21.5. Oh,
That can only mean one thing. That can. Our next guest is here.
sorry, I got distracted.
Our next guest
distracted.
is here.
Oh, yeah, come in the middle.
You're
Come
in
in the
the
middle.
middle.
Come in the middle. That's it. Come in. Come in. What do you got there?
Sweet.
Now, last time we saw you, you were
Hold
in
this
another
one,
country.
mate. Hold this one. You got to,
The country?
doesn't have to be that close, but
It's like a little hairy ice cream.
Don't do that. You'll choke on it. Oh, you're terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, last time we spoke to you, you were overseas
I was.
and you were gate crashing a big tent and talking to all these really
did.
famous drivers.
Yeah.
that's right.
Few,
You're a roving live reporter
Phew.
out of Singapore.
a few of them, universal mates around the world. Yeah.
So tell us how you went at that event. That was
Yeah,
about what, 4
pretty
weeks
ordinary.
ago
I went pretty ordinary.
now. Yeah, but did you have fun?
Yeah,
Like,
no, it was fun.
It's
I was-
stiff competition, though.
Oh, yeah, it was hard, yakka. I was a bit crook as well. I got a bit of food poisoning on the flight over,
They can't help.
which really felt fantastic.
You've got to be careful where
Butter
you get
chicken.
Your soft.
Butter chicken.
Did you get it out of you?
good.
Did it come
yeah,
out?
it was going
Oh,
out.
it came out.
everywhere.
All right.
It was out the top and back. And I pity the poor people who got on
Oh,
that
that's
toilet
that's
in that
that's.
plane.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Let's not go there anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But the
So,
event
yeah.
itself, yeah.
Oh, look, it did a very good run. Had Scotty Ernst there doing the commentary and everything.
Yes.
That always adds
run the
a,
show.
That always
Yeah.
adds a vibe to the
Oh,
event,
mate.
doesn't it?
Look,
Yeah, he's a
he,
pro.
he hits the go button and it just goes. And if you need to stop because you've got a body that's split or something, well, not a problem. He just, not a problem. Hold it for a couple of minutes. But yeah, no, very cool track. The curbing that was a little bit broken up in spots, so you had to be very careful not to run the wheels and the chassis up on there, or chunks of chassis coming off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't good. But no, it was good fun. It was just the weather. Wet season over there. It was just very unpredictable. Sunday, monsoons come through, and nothing happened all
Well, at
day.
least you got some racing in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched the motorbikes zip around. They were
Oh,
cool
yeah.
in the rain. There was
Yeah.
about 2 inches of water over the track, and
Chunky motorcycles,
they're
aren't
hooking
they?
around. Oh, they're heavy as. Yeah. The more weight they put on them for the wet weather, the better it sticks, and
The better they go.
Yeah,
Right.
they're actually better than a dry track. Yeah.
Wow.
But no, it was a cool event. Yeah, very good. Like I've been to TITC,
Mm.
and now there. Yeah, I'd recommend it. The Asian countries definitely do have some very cool tracks.
Mm.
Yeah. No.
So tell us what you're bringing heat-wise to the Bendigo Classic
Yep.
2023.
So
What have you got on?
I've pulled the trigger. I'm back in mod with the BD12.
Back in mod.
Back in
Yeah,
mod.
back
Look
in
at this, look
mod.
at the paint scheme on
The
this.
old man is back in mod.
Yeah,
Yep.
and you've got
Hulk
a
inspired.
bit of design. You got an Eptron on there too.
Yeah, of course. Yep, that's what
How
Hearns
good
sell.
is that?
No, they're a good body. I find them very balanced. Everyone has their own thoughts about bodies. I think the Eptron and the Wolverine are very similar. Other bodies, yes, definitely do a little bit of different stuff, but that suits my driving style.
Yeah.
I like it. Good looking body.
Just like you.
Oh, yeah. Should say I'm back at gym, so it's even getting more tidy.
Oh, is it?
How about you whip the top off, Beej, and we have a look in there?
mate.
Well, my top.
All our tops. Let's go nude. You guys already got your
Where's your
pants
rear
off.
body clips?
They're already off. They've got the rear posts
I'm old.
lift and slide, and
There you go. And we're off.
there you go.
Have a look at that.
So
There's another beautifully presented chassis, no?
yeah, got to
So
keep them clean.
I can see there that you've got just a couple of upgrades. You've got some aluminium out drives.
Yep.
Got some, is it
Drop a
T-Work
bit of weight.
screws?
Yeah, T-Works, 2
RCM top
screws.
decks.
Yep, RCM top decks.
We've got a
1.6s.
Hobbywing powertrain, 4.5,
Mhm.
an XR10.
Yep.
You've got your Orca power battery in there.
Orca the best. Yes, good batteries.
And
Have you got
you
anything
got your
else?
sweeps on. How are the sweeps?
Yeah, no, nice and grippy.
These are the
yeah.
first time that these have been out that I've seen.
Yeah. No, look, they felt
And they
really
should
good.
they should be quite robust as well.
Yeah, well,
I mean, these were the
we'll see how
tires
they go.
that you were running in Singapore.
Oh, that? Yeah.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are the same. They are the same
Definitely
tire.
different track surfaces. This has got like a borrel coat on it, so
Yeah.
it's got a little bit of abrasiveness to
Mhm.
it. As where Singapore, it was more. I don't think they sugar watered it because of the rain. Yeah, it was just a
Like
hot
nice
mix,
hot mix.
Mhm.
smoother surface. So
Right.
they more want the traction compound to hit the ground, and brings the traction up more and more. So this track here is definitely a little bit more abrasive. So you've definitely got to play with your setup around to maximise your tyre life.
What sort of ride heights are you getting out of here?
6 rear
mud.
and 5.8 on the front,
Yep.
just to allow for the bumpy track. Yeah.
A little bit more
I
bumpy.
found if you go any lower, the front end starts grabbing, and then you start jiggling and spinning, and like as you can see, the chassis is quite worn. That's from here.
That's polished.
Yeah.
Well, this is your home track.
This is the new matte finish. Yeah, this is my home track. Yep, Bendigo boy, born and bred. So
You've got the front dongy on too.
He's got
I've
a
got
different dunga.
I got a front dunga. Yep, that's the
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 body
full
support.
3D printed one. So it's sort of designed to, especially in mod, because you're going a lot faster, it's to stop the body from sinking down in the front end as well.
Yes.
So it does support when you hit the roof and all that.
I've been feeling it in the phaser actually. When I go down the straight,
Oh, mate, that
I've been
thing-
feeling that
Yep.
it's. I know what you
Oh,
mean. Exactly
you
what
need
you
a
mean.
dunga.
That's why we've got to
Yeah,
cut down the
dunga.
boost.
Cut down the boost.
I got a spare dunga that you can borrow.
I got 3S boost to put in for A3. Don't worry.
Excellent. Looking forward to
I'm
that.
going to upset the scrutineers. A3. Don't tell them.
That's right.
Yeah, all these cars are looking pretty tidy, aren't they?
So just T-Works battery holder, so you can adjust it to suit how much movement you want in your battery with the little brass end bits there, and
Oh, it just slides, is it?
yeah. So you can undo this here, and you slide the little brass
Oh, okay.
slider in and
Just
out.
end stopper things.
Yeah. So there's a few, not that much in the way of upgrade bits on it. Only a couple.
They come pretty
Well,
good out of the box
I
these
always
days.
go
Huh?
to titanium turnbuckles. I'm not really a fan of the aluminium. I've bent a couple of them, and
Mm.
titanium looks sexy.
Doesn't it?
Titanium.
I noticed that you've actually got steel spool on the front. Most guys prefer to alloy, but you've got
Where?
steel in there.
Whereabouts?
Out drives on the spool, the front
Yeah, I like them more just for the fact that those
Oh,
plastic
yes.
bone blades,
Yeah.
you hit something, the bone blade snaps, and then it just chatters and smashes around. Guys say that it gives smoother steering with the bone blades on the front, but with me, I just full send it. I don't care. Just go.
spool. So you're just using the
But-
bones.
I just put a bit of anti-wear grease on there,
Yeah.
and look,
Use the small slot.
I've moved spool cups over from 2-3-year-old cars and no wear. As long as you clean them, put anywhere grease on them,
And you're
They'll
not
last.
gonna DNF
And you can
from
see
a blown blade.
there's only a very small amount of movement in them. I think there's actually less movement in that than the
Than
plastic
than a
blade.
blade.
3-year-old
But if you hit another car or a curb or something, yeah, you can shatter that plastic blade off,
DNF.
and then that's it. Your drive shaft flops around, smashes everything to bits, and you stop. That I've never had one fail. Yeah, that's just my personal preference. I know Corette's runs the blades, all the other boys do. Yeah, that's my option.
More
And I've
boost.
got the updated belts on it from Hearns. What the brand are they? Those along the plastic bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a little bit more.
KM ones.
Yeah, that's it.
The K&M belts on
Yeah.
there.
And then the other little titanium upgrade I've got is the sway bar
Sway bar doors.
hangers. So
Sway bar hangers.
They're from T-Works as well. So it eliminates the little plastic dog bone sway bar hanger.
Right.
So these are
Oh, okay.
titanium, so you can actually adjust them as well. Because with the others you can't.
Oh, okay, because they're
It's just
fixed.
a
So you
set
can get-
length.
Yep.
So you can get your sway bar tweak right.
Yeah, exactly. So
And
just
more
another-
sparks when you hit the deck.
Oh yeah, titanium sparks.
That's
Nothing
right.
better.
So you got
Nothing
full size dongers here.
Yeah, I got full size dongers because the Eptron body allows for full size push rod donger things.
You see how they're sort of slotted there?
Yeah.
Some
And
sort of slide
they're the
back.
factory ones from Yokomo.
Yep.
But as Ant was saying, yeah, like the Wolverine, you do need to go shorter.
Because they're
The
so low
Wolverine
at the
is
front.
lower in the front end. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
But no, good car. So just playing around the setup,
Hmm.
and as I said, this is my home track. I'm pretty used to it, and yeah. just have
Well,
some
I'm
fun.
looking forward to it. We're going to have a laugh this weekend, aren't we? If nothing
Aren't
else.
we?
The
Oh,
Bendigo
yeah.
Classic is all about laughing. It's a real
Mhm.
race, you know, it's a serious race meet. It's a big race meet that's not serious.
That's exactly right.
I'm sure
It's about-
somebody's going to lose their cool.
Oh,
It's
no,
seriously
And
fun.
we can all laugh at them.
always
you know?
will. So I'm
As
also
long as
running.
as long as it's not me.
Yeah, I'm running truck and phaser as well. Phaser Pro.
Ah,
So
are ya?
you're running truck and
Oh, no, he's a
Phaser.
truck. I'm running 21 and a half,
I'm
mate.
running 21.5.
so you're running the phaser.
Mate,
Oh, so you're running phaser.
I'm
and
running phase in a truck.
Uh-huh.
BJ's running
I'm running
21.5.
we have double competition.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Beauties.
A truck's down there if you want to show them that.
You got a
I
truck
don't
too?
think anyone's ever seen that.
I'm going to put the clothes back on.
You're going to insert the rear first.
You got the black one. You got new boots too.
Nah, second hand.
What's that?
Second
Oh, the
hand.
truckage. Yeah, let me move this out of the
That's
way.
pretty. That's
That's
pretty
me
flash.
truck.
You've got the standard.
Painted by me.
That's Tamiya body. Yeah.
This factory out of the box.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
How long have you had this for? A few years.
Too long now. Yeah, that's been over to Thailand and raced over there.
Really?
Couple of times. Yeah.
Did I race these
It
in
was funny
Thailand?
over there. Actually, we were racing and around the sweeper, and the whole cab fell off because it's so hot over there. The double-sided tape
All
heated up.
melted.
The whole body
Ah.
fell off, so I'm driving around just with the chassis.
It would have been faster.
And I come back around to the marshal holding the cab, and he stuck it back on. He goes, "Go, go, go!" Off we went. So then I put screws in to hold it. But yeah,
Very
good
cool.
Yeah,
old-
just
good
a
old
bit of fun, huh?
truck. Yeah, trucks are fun.
You
They're
just chuck
just
them down and go.
yeah, put a battery in,
I had
charge
to
it.
go out and I had to go do some few laps of mine, hopefully the Savo, just because I did give it a freshen up. It hadn't been freshened up since I built it like 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
No, I did the same. Cleaned all the bearings. Everything else was good. Just drive it.
Yep, and have a laugh while we're doing it.
What do you do with these things? You get the old cab bounce.
Oh, yeah, they go. Doing, doing, doing.
Yeah, it's good fun. And as you can see, like I painted all the motor up and
Yeah, it looks good.
Hand cut everything in. And crazy liquid gold and chrome and sparkly green rocker
too
cover.
hotty.
Look at it.
Beautiful.
Look at it.
And then the little hand cut logo on the front end there, S2H, Scotty 2 Hottie.
That's right.
Oh, you did too.
That was hard to cut. That
Oh, was it?
horrible. Oh. The whole
Oh,
truck
looks
was
good.
just horrible to cut out and paint. But yeah, looks good. It's an old paint job. It's got a few battle scars, but that's
Bit
the
of
fun
fun.
of it.
It's in better nick than the way I left Edmonton.
The problem with our one now, babe, is it weighs about 300 grams.
Doesn't
because it's got
matter.
half
All
a
of-
tube of sugar in it.
Doesn't matter.
Sugar and patch
We just drive through everyone.
That's right.
Nah, bit of fun.
Fantastic, Scotty.
Yep, there we go.
Nice.
Go, get on the
All
track.
right.
Thanks,
Couple of
mate.
laps.
I think you got Baden standing here ready
All right,
to
very good.
come and
We
say
got
hello.
another guest coming in.
Bye.
See you, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah,
Have a good
nice
weekend.
boys. Yeah, you too.
What have we got? What comments have we got, Beige?
Comments are pretty slim, man.
Are they? They're just enjoying the show.
Jordan Huntington says, "Hey, Scotty."
Hey, Jordan Hunting says hi, mate.
Hello, Jordan.
Beautiful.
And, there's me dirty old phaser.
What are you doing?
There's nothing wrong with a dirty old phaser, mate.
That'll be in front of your Matt Datsun thing.
Probably.
No way. This is just
Probably. That's the reigning champion. Reigning champion, mate. That's all I want. Luckily, Baden brought his motor dyno up. It's coming out tonight. We've got
Yep.
the long screws. We've got the vice. We're going to twist him up. We're going to twist it. We're going to twist that rotor, mate, 36 degrees.
Good stuff.
Take care, mate. Let's get Baden in there.
Yeah,
Come
come
on
on in.
in, buddy.
Come on in, mate.
Welcome. You're another one of the Singapore slingers.
Yes.
If I can say that, well, I
And
just did.
That was a pretty fresh car, wasn't it?
That was a brand spanking new car. So it's done.
Yours has got
30
carbon
minutes.
chassis.
Yeah, so
Hold that one, mate.
All
Make
right.
sure that everybody can hear. Don't
Hello.
hold it too tight.
hello world. So what we've done after our learnings from Singapore, Matt Jenkins and myself have had some lots and lots of chats about what we want to try, and because I already had the BD10F, I thought I'll try the carbon chassis for here, thinking that it's probably going to be the way to go for this track.
Because the BD10F and the BD front wheel drive is an evolution of the BD10F. Yeah?
Pretty much, yes.
So it does. This car does have the carbon fiber arms and geometry.
Yep.
But the chassis and the mounting points
Yep.
are all the same.
Yeah, so it bolted straight up. So one of the main things after Singapore, we found that our cars were a fair bit overweight. And so obviously you can see on the bottom there, I've got brass at the front and titanium and stuff like that, just to try and get the weight over the nose to try and, it's a 60-40 split. So we thought if we could get into say 62, 63 around there over the nose, it might help it a little bit more. And so far that last run I was pretty happy with that. It felt pretty good. So
Should be. You got these tires on again. These tires should be working really well.
yeah, so all I did with those was clean them only. I didn't put any goop or anything on, and they worked a treat. Some of the stuff I tried at Wodonga during the week, I tried the BD10F front shock tower on the car. So it kind of spaced the shock out a little, like stand it up a little bit more. It definitely made the car easier to drive, but it didn't have any aggression in the nose.
Yep.
However, I'm going to see how that pans out because I've got it with me. That if the track does grip up and I want to get rid of some of the edginess out of the car, I'll go to that and I'll try it for one of the qualifiers and see what it does. But fundamentally, now it's got all the pretty screws and everything on it. But we've tried to maintain the direct Yokomo components on the car and also just out of the box as much as possible.
Yeah. Of course.
It's more play with geometry than parts.
Yes.
That's sort of how I like to roll. I don't like adding parts that I have to buy. So it costs enough as it is. So yeah, but fundamentally the car is working well when I'm happy. So let's see how
And
it
you're
goes.
just running front wheel drive this weekend?
No, I'm trying 13.5 as well.
Whoa. What chassis have you got for that?
The BD12.
Yeah, are you got BD12?
Yep.
Of course you do.
Yep. So running that after Singapore and having a go at the boost at 13.5.
Yeah. That would have been a bit of fun.
It was crazy fun, crazy scary. Like, yeah, you look like a complete muppet driving, and it's just way too much power. I'm too old for this crap sort of thing. But we had a ball, and that's the whole idea with here is I'm still considering whether or not I'm going to run the Nationals and works in the way sort of thing at this stage.
Yeah.
So if I can run it, I thought I'd try 13.5 here and get an idea whether or not I'm going to be in people's way, or if I'm an also-ran. I'm happy to be an also-ran. I just don't like to get into people's way. So, because I end up crashing myself trying to get offline to get out of people's way. So, yeah. So fundamentally, we're all just having
That's
fun.
BJ's excuse too. He
Well-
crashes getting out the way, don't you, Beach?
Yeah.
I do. That's where all the yellow paint comes from.
So, yeah.
You got all the big chunky weights on the front as well.
Yeah, correct.
And
Yep.
that's going towards that 60-40.
I see Corret's had 35 gram weights on there.
I haven't,
Oh, you haven't seen his car?
Nah.
Yeah, he's
nah.
got,
Yeah,
he's
chunky.
Got, he's got these ones,
So-
but 35s. two
Yeah,
35s.
okay. So one of the things we did find, like a massive change in the weight of the chassis alone. So now I'm only a little bit over it now. Like I think it's 1,230 or something like that grams.
Yep.
Or 1,250. It's only like 1265, 1270 now with a thick weight body on it. So to me, like that's better. Obviously, you can see the thinner shorty pack in it, but adding the old TLR weight underneath it to try, it's more balanced to the chassis more than anything. If I went to the bigger battery, it's too heavy on one side. And I kind of like to get the car left to right balance as best as possible. I can get them to handle all right. I just can't drive them any good anymore. So it's all good.
Well,
That's just normal.
Fun, mate.
We're having a ball. So look.
My serious racing days are past me too, but I still love it.
Yeah.
I just absolutely love cutting laps, building cars, throwing them down.
It's got a really free rear diff, hasn't it?
Yep.
You'd say it's almost got none. It's got a one-way.
Yep.
It's got a two-way rear diff.
I considered trying to fit a one-way to it for the front, so to see how that'd go, but I don't think they're allowed to have.
On the brakes.
Hey, don't worry about that.
Just
Just
keep going.
turn. It'll just turn like the old ones. So, yeah.
That's a bit of handbrake.
Yeah.
But that mass damper, that intrigues me.
Does
I'd
it?
like to see a camera mounted on the back one
Yeah.
one day, just to see how it reacts. Under power and under brakes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this will be shifting around as
Yeah.
weight transfers.
So one of the things in the rear end I've played with is some people started playing around with this RTC section to make toe gain and toe reduction and that.
Right.
I've done some math on it, and I've got some pretty good toe gain.
Yep.
So under compression, the car squares itself up, and just then it was so locked in the rear, I've actually now going to adjust it out of it. So
right, okay.
so it's actually got too much rear traction now.
Yep.
It's not free enough, and you kind of. But the thing is, though, is one benefit it did is when it hit the bumps down the straight, it just pulled itself square again
Straight,
instead of so it tracks much straighter. So it's a gamble that do you sacrifice a bit of straight speed? It's sort of to get the lap time, things like that. But I think fundamentally, I'm here to have a good time, not a long time. So
It always ends up being balanced, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Everything
You
has
might
a
be a bit
trade-off.
much in something that you think, but you balance it off with, how you drive it or something else.
These days, I try and set a car up and dial something out and go and clean up the board anyway. So what does it matter?
Well, the board doesn't like it.
No, that's right. That is fantastic.
That's cool.
all right,
Thank you very much, Beto.
thanks for having me.
Thank
That was
you
great.
for spending
Looking at
some time with
two
us.
of the same type of car, but totally different at the same time.
Completely different.
And so, like once if I find certain things out of this that I've created, obviously Matt and myself more directly, but we'll pass on to the other guys that are looking at buying or have bought, and we'll just say, look, this is all we've done. This is where we've set it. You saw what it went like. If I can manage to get it going, okay. It might look okay on the track, but the Muppet at the other end is probably the cause. But fundamentally, if we can make any of the cars work, I think it's the key
If you're
part.
a happy Muppet, that's the key.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
We could make a song out of that.
If you're a happy Muppet and you know it.
yeah.
Race, I see.
Let's try that at the pub later.
Yep.
All right.
I
Yeah.
concur.
There you go.
Thanks very much,
That's
Beto.
fantastic.
See you
Thank
later.
you very much.
Have a good weekend, mate. Good luck.
Wow, how good's that?
Oh, wow, it is happening. It is happening. I don't know what comments we've got, but we've got one more guest, and he's run himself ragged. Absolutely ragged. Now, what are you racing, Lachlan? Come on in, mate.
Oh,
Come into the middle.
look at this. We've got some more
What?
dodgy comments. So please don't hit the links on there because they're dodgy.
We're going to need somebody to come in and clean up as we go.
That's it. That's
they're,
it.
They're probably all going to Lachlan's OnlyFans page, is it?
Ooh, it's a good one too.
Is it?
Have you got one or two or multiple accounts there?
Just the only one.
It's the only one to go to, right?
Welcome. Now, in all seriousness, we are joined by Lachlan.
Everybody else had a car, so I thought I'd better grab one.
Better grab one on the way
you grabbed
past.
a good one
Grab
too.
The best one.
Yeah, the pink helmet, mate. That makes it.
A big bulbous pink helmet in that one. No, that is good, mate. Welcome. You are
Thanks
the
for having me.
president of the club. Now, you were on the show a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
and we talked about it. You had the kids on. You had an armful of kids.
They're still at school today, so
So you got a bit of peace or not so much?
oh no, I'm about to run and do the school run. In fact, and it's going to get much louder. So.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, the whole herd's going to be here?
Yeah, most probably.
Yep, good. That is great news. So how's it going, mate? How's it come together? The event's looking good. The facility looks amazing.
I think it fell into place. We had a bit of rain yesterday, which slowed things up a little bit, but no, it looks pretty yellow, and that's good. Yeah.
Well, you do that just for us in Yokomo, I know that. We'll aptly rename your track for the weekend, the Yokodome. And with or without your consent, that's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
So how's the truck going, mate?
Oh, it's pretty good, but it's staying at home this week.
Is
I'm
it?
I'm on the multimeter and the scales this week.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's good, mate. I'm looking forward to keeping everybody in line.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I got National have his in 21.5 and Koyosho Junior. So
Yep.
we'll have them out later on or maybe today. Depends if Dad pulls his finger out and does the wrenching that's required.
What time is the track open till tonight?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
So if you're not,
I'll be ready for a nap by then.
I'll be probably 3 deep, I reckon.
Mate, you'll be having your nap and then your beer, aren't you? While you're napping.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's going to be a huge weekend. What was the final numbers on entries? Was it really 163?
Not quite.
Close.
Yeah, just shy 110. So.
Just shy of 110, but it's still a really good turnout considering, like I was saying to BJ before, there's another big off-road event on.
That's
And
right.
they also got 110. So that's like 220, 230 RC dudes out racing, or gals as well, out racing toy cars this weekend.
That's right.
So that's a huge effort from the RC community.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's some people that are usually, some faces that are usually here that aren't because they're at that off-road one.
Yep.
So
Yep.
shout out to them and all the best.
Don't mind me. I'm going to try something a bit different.
What are you trying now?
I'm going to try and get the camera to point over so you can see all the setups of the tents.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you going to
So
go?
just keep
You're going to go
going.
rogue.
No,
Well, I'm
I'll still be
scared.
here. I'll still be here. I'll still be here.
I'm scared.
What have I done?
Uh-oh.
What have I done?
We have people that
What have I done?
Uh-oh.
Oh, we've got a bit of shakiness going on.
Here we go. Do you need a beer beach?
Well,
No,
you
no,
got-
I'm all
you
good.
got the
I'm all
Here we
body
go.
there.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Oh,
He'll
boss
be
man.
loving this. He will be loving this.
It's in his element.
All right,
isn't
so
he?
I'm just swinging around.
Jeff is
So
amazing.
here we go.
He's
This
having
is
fun.
one section of the track with all the tents all set up.
Yeah, so that's our pit area out there. Now, some of those tents will be too deep by the time tomorrow morning rolls round.
Oh, lost it.
We've broken the
yeah,
cable.
that's-
Oh, it's back.
Are we back?
Here we are.
All right.
Stand up and
Oh.
have a look at the track.
Oh, crikey.
Stand up and have a proper look at the track, Beach.
I've got a bit of bendage going on.
Well, unwind it.
Oh, good.
Hang on.
Let's get up here.
Let me try and focus that.
Can I
Eh?
get this one, unwind it for you?
If you can.
No, I can't.
Bit brave.
Oh, what are we looking at, Beach? Well, talk us
I'm-
through what you're seeing.
I'm trying to follow some cars. Is this focused? I don't know.
We've got Coretti up on the stand.
Have we?
Yeah, if you have a look at that, the purple and white front wheel drive coming through the infield.
So there's a stand.
This is the very front wheel drive that we were looking at now coming in front of us. Anthony Coretti in his Yokomo BD12. He's just coming onto the straight.
There is.
He's got some stock cars behind him. He's keeping them at bay. It's actually looking really good. I mean, not that the guy's got any driving talent, let's be honest.
No, none at all.
No.
Still learning.
Yeah, no, he's very
There you go.
seasoned. It's really good that we're getting pro drivers here,
Absolutely.
if we can say that.
Did that work out all right?
Gives me an excuse anyway when we break our car, B, just to throw it at them and say, here, fix it up.
That's it.
They got to earn their money somehow, right?
That's right.
No, that's really good. Well, thank you very much, Lachlan, for letting Hearns be part of it.
No, thanks for being part of it. And you guys have got the hard work to do for the weekend anyway. I hope you will keep you sort of
Well, I've got
throats
to
lubricated.
I've got to lubricate the old larynx tonight,
That's it.
and we'll be on the mic all day tomorrow.
For sure.
That's why we're pitted over here, very basic cars, and it's all about having fun. We've even got tire warmers for BJ's car, but I don't know that they'll even be necessary.
The tire warmers, I'm just going to put them in my pocket.
Yeah, well, it's quite mild now, isn't it? But it
it's
was a bit
nice
fresh
now.
this morning.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Lachlan, and I look forward to being back again
Yeah,
for
thanks
the
for having me.
2024.
It'll be a big couple of days.
It will, won't it? Good luck, mate.
Yeah, looking
Let's have
forward to
some
this.
fun.
Absolutely.
Thanks, mate.
Bendigo hard, right?
Absolutely.
Thanks,
There
mate.
we go.
I'll put my car away.
All right.
There we go.
That is fantastic. Hey, the old comical up and about.
That's right.
Comes
Gets around.
Comes everywhere with us.
For sure.
Because if there's a sprinkle of rain, that's going to be the first track. That's going to be the first car that hits the track.
It's going to hit the track and go over the track, and it's going to go everywhere.
We've got to get that Abarth out. If we don't get that Abarth out today, what's that? Lachlan was just on, mate. Lachlan was just on. All right. All right. Geez, they're queuing up to come on, aren't they?
They are. They are.
But we better kiss goodbye to this episode.
We should do.
Yeah, because we've got some practice to do.
Practice.
We've got
Do we need it?
no, but it's fun.
It is.
No?
Getting on the track.
Getting on the track.
That's
That's
right.
what we're here for. We've actually got to we've set up the studio in our
Well,
pits
actually,
is just a frame.
I mean, the car needs some yellow paint on the other side, so I got to make it balanced.
Yeah, we're just going to put the stopwatch on you to make sure you're not doing too far over 5 minutes, because if you cook that motor,
Mhm.
that's going to be the most wrenching that we have to do.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
And that's only a 2-minute job. No, in all
Hmm.
seriousness, it's in there. Let's blow it up. Hey, let's see. You know when
Let's
they
let the
come to
smoke
a,
come
you know
out.
they come to a stop, and they just like sizzle and
I
they
think you see it,
stink.
you
They-
smell it.
A brushed motor, when that cooks, it is a smell that stays with you for life.
Yes.
On that note, let's kiss goodbye to this episode. Thank you for all the viewers. And if you're spamming us, please stop.
I worked out a way of getting rid of some of them.
Did you?
Yeah, but one of them we couldn't, so I got to suss that one out.
Thank you very much for everybody at home and wherever you are joining us.
And join us through Facebook and also Instagram. We're going to be having lives throughout
We'll
the
have
weekend.
plenty of stories, plenty of lives, plenty of race calling.
Mm.
It's going to be an action-packed Hearns event. So stay with us. Get behind the off-road team too. Surian, no doubt, is going to be sharing his adventures with his RS 1.0.
That's right.
And Hearns Racing, Hearns Hobbies, our supporters and our drivers, wherever you are this weekend, do it with a smile.
That's right. All right. Thanks for joining us again.
Thanks for joining us
Live
again,
from
guys.
Bendigo.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.